Hill IV, age 10, St. Louis, murdered by senseless gunfire. Eddie Hill IV was sitting on the front porch with his father and other adults around 8:30 p.m. when a car pulled up and started shooting in the direction where everyone was sitting. Eddie Hill IV was struck by a stray bullet and later pronounced murdered. No other individuals were struck by the reckless gunfire. Eddie Hill IV was a brilliant young man who helped others and tried to be a leader to his peers. This young man was so academically gifted that he was moved up a grade. When Eddie Hill IV saw his peers getting bullied, he would step in and try to resolve the issue peacefully. At the young age of 10, Eddie Hill IV was in the process of running for class president. Eddie Hill IV's mind was well developed past his physical frame. He loved music, and one of his favorite songs was Juicy by Biggie Smalls. This family lost a loved one, but the world has lost a future leader. No suspects have been arrested for this senseless murder. If you are the one that knows who murdered this brilliant child, do the right thing and call Crime Stoppers at 1-866-371-8477.
Investigating a shooting spree that left 8 people dead at multiple massage parlors in the Atlanta area.
4 people gunned down outside this Indianapolis FedEx facility and 4 more killed inside the building.
I want to say our hearts of this community go out to the victims of this horrific incident. We know of 10 fatalities.
San Jose becomes the site of the 232nd mass shooting in this country this year.
On the back of yet more mass shootings in America, President Biden has vowed to bring in new gun control measures.
And I'll do everything in my power to protect the American people from this epidemic of gun violence, but it's time for Congress to act as well.
Biden plans to crack down on self-assembled ghost guns and invest in community violence prevention programs. His new rule would require ghost gun kits to carry serial numbers and for purchasers to get background checks. In 2019, there were 14,414 gun-related homicides in the US and 23,941 gun-related suicides. Gun-related killings accounted for 73% of all homicides in the US in 2019. In Australia, they only accounted for 22% of all national homicides.
That lady's shooting at us!
Where's she hit? Oh my God!
In 2017, America recorded their worst massacre to date. A shooting at a concert on the Las Vegas Strip left 58 dead and 546 people injured. The Orlando nightclub shooting was the second worst massacre in America's history.
Was hearing the bang, bang, bang. Thought it was part of a song. There's blood splattering. I didn't know if it was mine or somebody else.
With 49 people killed and 53 injured.
The majority of those who died today were children. Beautiful little kids between the ages of 5 and 10 years old.
Many people remember the Sandy Hook Elementary School massacre in 2012, which saw 20 children and 6 adults murdered. The youngest victim was 6 years old.
That was not only maybe the saddest day of my presidency, but when Congress failed to do anything in the aftermath of Sandy Hook, was probably the angriest I ever was during my presidency.
Meanwhile, the National Rifle Association said in a statement it would fight Biden's executive actions on gun control in court.